No, I haven't finished, and don't think you can dismiss this matter by turning your back on me. We're going to have this thing out here and now.
I trust you find the conversation entertaining.
Oh, yes, I'll be going at it hammer and tongs. Oh, Mr. Mosscrop, I didn't hear you come up.
And how could you, when your ears were otherwise occupied?
Oh.
Have you nothing better to do, girl, than garner below-stairs gossip?
Oh, I was just giving the door handle a polish. Who's Mr. Cedric talking to?
He is engaged in conversation with Sir Charles.
Sir Charles? I didn't even know he was back. Still, I should have guessed it was him because Mr. Cedric just called him a silly old mountain goat. Well, I mean, he's always going up and down mountains, isn't he? As for being an old goat, if I were to tell you some of the things he's tried on with me...
That will do, Becky.
I warn you, I'm running out of patience. What did you say? Just don't provoke me too much. Come in. And will you stop reading that damn thing while I'm talking to you? I refuse to be ignored.
Master Cedric.
Ah, thank you, Mosscrop. The 12 bore with the silver chasing. Yes, that should do well enough. Cartridges? Thank you. There we are.
Will there be anything else, sir?
Not for the moment, Mosscrop.
Very good, sir.
What does he want the gun for?
He didn't say.
Well, if you were to ask me what I thought...
I have
I'd
no
say...
recollection of asking you anything, girl. It is not our place to indulge in idle speculation as to the behavior of our employers. If you wish to continue in domestic service, I suggest you bear this in mind.
Oh, God, it's done for him!
Becky. Perhaps I had better ascertain the nature of this disturbance.
Right, we'll kick these things have.
Is he... Did you... Is Sir Charles...
Dead? Oh, from this range, I should think so. Still, better safe than sorry.
Master Cedric!
Not much doubt about it now, eh? Well, don't just stand there like a damn fool, man. Go and fetch a constable.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Oh, and you might give Becky a kick while you're about it. We don't want the room strewn with bodies when the police arrive. It's very confusing.
Very confusing, sir. Come, Becky. Up you get.
Becky, don't you dare.
Please pull yourself together,
It's
girl.
been a very trying evening for us all. I think we should have some tea.
Indian or Chinese, sir?
Whichever you prefer, my girl.
Devil's going on mad. All the way halfway through my supper, you can't expect me to hold your hand all the time.
Well, I've encountered something of a problem, Sergeant.
You're paid to solve them. Why, tell me what happened, show me where it happened, I'll tell you what to do, and then get back to my cold saveloy.
This way, Sergeant.
There you go. Where's the body?
It's gone, Sergeant.
I can see that, but why do you have it removed before I got here?
Well, I didn't. It was gone when I arrived.
Gone where?
That's the problem I was talking about.
It can't have just vanished. You're sure there's been a murder in the first place?
Well, positive. Both the butler and the maid swear they saw Cedric Brackett shoot his uncle. Even he doesn't deny it. It's not in so many words.
What's he got to say about it?
Nothing.
He must have said something, lad.
Well, he said he'd rather not discuss it.
Oh, he did. Until for me, it's not good enough. Obviously, he's hidden the body about the house somewhere, buried in the garden, I shouldn't wonder.
No, he didn't have time. Mosscrop, that's the butler, was only gone for 10 minutes. He arrived back with the constable to find the body gone. You know, I've been wondering if it's some kind of a hoax. Perhaps the cartridges were blanks.
Ah, very lethal sort of hoax. Back of this chair's absolutely peppered with gunshot. Carpet, too. Shotgun's been discharged, all right. That's someone near this chair. And you can see the pattern the pellets have made.
There are no bloodstains.
No. Oh, well, I suppose I can forget my supper. All right, I'll start with the domestics.
Right. Go straight through into the study. Sergeant Cork wants a few words with you. Not you, sir, not for the moment. Sergeant Cork will want to question you alone.
Oh, as you wish. Do you indulge? No. No, I quite agree. It's a disgusting habit. Oh, you know, I'm going to enjoy having this place redecorated. The taste is quite appalling. But then, of course, so is my uncle.
You expect to inherit the house?
Oh, yes, the house, the money, everything. Rather a pleasant prospect, don't you think?
Well, it must be if you find yourself in a position to enjoy it. You stood to gain quite a lot from your uncle's death.
Obviously.
Then you'd have ample motive for killing him.
No question about it.
Well, then you admit it?
If you don't mind, old chap, I'd rather not talk about it.
Always nice to me, he was. Nice and civil, a real gent. There's not many of them about. And now this has to happen. Oh, poor Mr. Cedric.
Look, Sir Charles is the one that's dead.
Oh, him. I'll speak no ill, I always say, but it's Mr. Cedric I'm sorry for. The other was just a bit too handy with his hands, if you know what I mean, and it wasn't just a slap and a tickle neither.
Becky, you forget your place.
All right, Master. Look here. Blow, girl, will you blow? For heaven's sake. Now, there's something I'm not quite clear about. You say Sir Charles returned unexpectedly.
Yes, sir. None of the staff saw him return. He left 10 days ago to spend some time at his country seat.
Anyone see his nephew, Cedric, enter?
No. Oh, maybe they came in together. First we knew of them being here was the argy-bargy.
Quite. I had occasion, sir, to reprimand Becky for eavesdropping on the altercation. Master Cedric had instructed me to fetch a firearm from the gun room.
Just a minute. You know they're having a blazing row. The only contribution you can make to peace and harmony is to hand one of them a shotgun.
Stop the argument quick enough.
That's beside the point, girl.
With all due respect, sir, no doubt the constabulary has its cherished traditions. We, too, in the higher regions of domestic service also have ours. If I may quote, sir, ours is not to reason why, ours is but to do or die.
I know, but you didn't die. He did. A good mind to charge you as an accessory. Good. Oh, all this on an empty stomach. Look, now think carefully, both of you. Now, you sure it was Sir Charles you saw in here?
Quite sure, sir. I had served him for many years. There can be no doubt it was he.
Oh, yeah, it was Sir Charles, all right. Mind you, he was a goner by the time I came in, but it was Sir Charles, all right.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're certain about something, anyway. That'll do for the time being. You can send Detective Constable Merriton here, will you?
Very good, sir.
He still refuses to make a statement, Sergeant.
Gee, with him from over an hour, he must have said something there.
Well, he said he thought he was going to have the hall redecorated.
He said, look, we've got a murder on our hands, Dad.
Well, that's what he said.
Look, we can't even find the body, and all you can chat about is the wallpaper, really. I despair of you sometimes, Madge, I do really.
I tried my best. I can't put words into his mouth.
It's not good enough, Dad. If I just had a cheese sandwich or something, I suppose he's suffering from shock. Right, send him in to me. I'll get the full story out of him in no time. Well,
Straight through into the study, sir. Sergeant Cork would like to speak to you now, sir.
Oh, happy to oblige. It's always a pleasure to enlarge one's circle of acquaintance.
If you take my advice, sir, you'll answer his questions honestly and directly.
Oh, he's not going to be unpleasant, is he?
Straight through into the study, sir.
As you wish, but I really don't have anything to say.
Then I suggest you think of something, sir.
Oh, come now. He isn't going to eat me.
He might, you know.
If you've been questioning him all night, he must have said something.
nothing, Charlie. Nothing leastways about the murder. I mean, if you don't believe me, you question him yourself. I've just sent for him.
All right, I will. Corky, it's just possible you've been taking the wrong line with him. You are inclined to bully at times.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, I'm not criticizing, mind you. It's just that sometimes a more sympathetic approach is called for.
Well, I shall watch with all-consuming interest.
Commissioner is very disturbed about this business, you know. Sir Charles was a very prominent man. Explorer, mountaineer, national figure, no less. The Commissioner feels that we should charge young Brackett on the evidence as they stand.
But we haven't even found the body yet, Charlie.
No, and he's not too pleased about that either. And I can see his point of view. Losing the body like that doesn't do the department any good, you know, Corky.
Charlie, We never even had the body in the first place. I've got medic going through that house with a
Yes?
fine-tooth comb.
Ah, come in, Mr. Brackett. I'm Superintendent Rodway. Take a seat, won't you?
Thank you. Good morning, Sergeant. Oh, I feel I ought to apologize for all the trouble I seem to have been causing, Mr.
Yes,
Rodway.
well, sit down, would you?
Oh,
You have been just a bit unreasonable, but no doubt you've had time to think it over now. Would you like to tell me what happened last night?
I'd rather not, if you don't mind.
Oh, come, my boy. This is a very serious matter. I mean, it's only fair to yourself that we should hear your side of the story. Did the gun go off by accident?
Sergeant Cork suggested that.
And what did you say?
Nothing.
Ah. Well, of course, I can appreciate how you must feel, but this silence is creating a bit of embarrassment, you see. I mean, it would be quite different if it was thought that you shot your uncle in self-defense.
Sergeant Cork said that, too.
All right, Mr. Brackett, there is every possibility that you will be charged with the deliberate murder of your uncle, Sir Charles Brackett. What have you to say to that?
My dear fellow, I thought you'd never get round to it.
Mostop, I demand an explanation.
Certainly, ma'am. It is with much regret that I must inform ma'am that Sir Charles expired yesterday evening at approximately...
I am well aware of my brother's demise. That's why I'm here. I saw the circumstances in the newspaper. And I must say that I disapprove most strongly of the whole affair.
Quite so, ma'am. There are persons from the constabulary now looking into the matter. They are at the moment engaged in digging up the garden. Allow me, ma'am.
Wasting the time. Nobody there. Are you sure you've searched all the likely places?
Yes, and some of the unlikely ones, too. You know, I've been wondering if Cedric had an accomplice, someone who carted the body off when Moscrop went for the constable.
Yeah, I've been thinking that myself, too. The 10-foot-high wall at the bottom of the garden. How would they get over that?
They could have used a ladder. And there were footprints in the earth below the wall.
Good anybody. It could have been the gardeners. Whoever made those footprints wasn't carrying Sir Charles.
Well, how can you be sure?
Well, think, lad, think. I mean, we've seen photographs of Charles. He weighs at least 16 stones. The earth out there is soft and muddy. If you'd gone across that carrying 16 stones, you'd sink up to your kneecaps.
Well, maybe he went out the front door.
What, straight onto a busy street? With a body slung over your shoulder, for heaven's sake. Think, lad, really think.
Well, who are you?
Sergeant Cork, Detective Department, and who are you?
I am Miss Vera Brackett. Sir Charles was my brother.
Oh, my apologies, ma'am. Forgive me. A chair for Miss Brackett. Fully married. I appreciate how distressed you must be, ma'am, but if you could contain your grief sufficiently to answer me a few questions.
I am perfectly composed. I shall refuse to answer your questions until you've answered mine. My nephew Cedric, where is he?
Scotland Yard, ma'am. We're considering the possibility that he may have shot your brother.
I don't see there could be any doubt. From what I've read, the whole thing is quite typical of Cedric. An impetuous idea, ill-conceived and badly executed. Besides, Moscrop saw him do it, and Moscrop never lies.
Thank you for saying so, ma'am, but this tragedy seems to have upset you far less than I should have imagined.
I am not given to public displays of emotion. The Brackett family has always borne its misfortunes with dignity. Anyhow, I've been expecting Charles to break his neck for the past 15 years.
Yes, he must have risked his life many times on the mountains, ma'am.
His exploits are legendary. 1881, the west face of the Eugelspitz. 1885, the Zimmerhorn. 7 peaks conquered, and all for the loss of 4 Swiss guides. What an inspiration to English youth.
Yes. Our inquiries seem to indicate that he had other interests, ma'am.
Of what nature?
Oh. Well, it's only a rumor, of course, but it has been suggested that he was rather fond of the opposite sex, actually.
Young man, are you suggesting that my brother was a philanderer?
No, not me. It's just that some of the female domestic staff do.
Oh, those stupid, fanciful girls. You can dismiss the whole matter entirely.
Well, it's just that they said...
Mr. Marriott, there are certain females who consider that their virtue is in constant danger. Utter nonsense, of course. I can assure you, as a woman, I have never been troubled in that way.
I accept your assurance, ma'am. Yes. Sir Charles is not on the best of terms with your nephew, I believe.
Well, hasn't Cedric told you?
Well, he's been uncommonly reticent about a number of things, ma'am.
Oh, they hated the sight of each other. Cedric unfortunately takes after his father. Soft, weak, none of the virtues one would expect in a bracket.
Well, he lived under his uncle's roof. If they hated the sight of each other, it seems a very charitable act on Sir Charles's behalf.
Charity had nothing whatever to do with it. Cedric is quite incapable of making his own way in the world. Left to his own devices, he would soon bring disgrace on his family in some way or another.
Well, he could have got a job somewhere.
Precisely. Some menial position, quite unsuited to a bracket. Oh, he had thoughts of the law, I believe. However, when he seemed determined to bring shame on all of us by proposing to marry beneath him, then my brother put his foot down.
And who was the lady, ma'am?
Lady? She wasn't a lady. She was a common shop girl. My brother naturally threatened to cut Cedric off and throw him out.
Naturally, ma'am. Do you know the girl's name? I mean, where she lived?
Her name is Dibbins. Sally Dibbins. I've no idea where the creature lives, but she's employed at Broadbent's Emporium.
Well, perhaps they can help us. If you will excuse me, ma'am. May I go and find this Sally Dibbins? Will you question her?
About what?
Anything at all. Ask a few questions. Something might emerge. Heaven knows we need something, don't
Right,
we?
I'll try, Sergeant. Good afternoon, ma'am.
I don't think we need to detain you any longer, ma'am. We have no further questions to ask.
I have. Where is my brother's body?
I wish I knew, ma'am. I wish I knew.
I see. When do you expect your sister to return, Mr. Dibbins?
Oh, in a minute. She's just gone out for the shopping. You see, Sal likes to see that I get fed regular, so she won't be long. Would you care to come inside?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, yes, she's very particular about me getting fed regular. You see, I've got a weak constitution. Could you... please...
Yes, go on.
Much obliged. It's damp, you see. It's my chest. Least into damp and I'm off.
Terrible. You should take something for it.
Australia.
Australia?
Oh, yes, that's the answer. It's not damp there. I'll be all right in Australia.
Well, they say it's the land of opportunity.
Yes, gold mining, that's what I fancy. And there's a lot of it goes on, you know, in
Australia. Yes.
Yes, and it's not a damp occupation, gold mining. Do you know, if I got the money, I'll be on the first boat out of it. Yes, well, I'll shift these for you, eh?
Decline and fall of the Roman Empire. Medieval England. Pretty heavy stuff, Mr. Dibbins.
The rise of the Tudors.
He must be very fond of history.
I hate it. I hate it. I always have done. It bores me to death. But I have to read it, you see, on the account of my job. You never know what questions you're going to get asked, you know.
You teach history?
Yes, well, in a manner of speaking.
I had to go down to the... Oh, hello.
This is Mr. Marriott. He's a policeman. He's come to ask you some questions.
I got your address from Broadbent's, Miss Dibbins. We're making inquiries into the death of Sir Charles Brackett.
Yes, I thought that's what it was. I read about it in the papers.
You were a close friend of his nephew, Cedric, I believe.
Well, yes. Not all that close.
Really? I understood you were his fiancée.
Oh, Cedric had some silly idea about us getting married. I never took him seriously.
Why not?
Well, we're not from the same class, are we? Oil and water don't mix. You, don't think they were quarrelling over me, do you?
Oh, it's possible. Miss Dibbins, you seem to accept the idea that Cedric murdered his uncle.
They never got on well. Cedric told me they were always at each other's throats. What'll happen to him now? Cedric, I mean.
Now, I expect he'll be charged with murder, sent up for trial.
Needn't bother, lad. You're not even mentioned.
Oh. You know, I think the jury will find him guilty without even leaving the box.
Not surprising, seeing he won't defend himself. Well, he's not obliged to. Even so, I mean, what other complication can he put on it?
Oh, you're back. I've been trying to reach you all morning.
Why, sir? What's happened?
They found Sir Charles.
Where?
In Wales.
Don't be ridiculous, Charlie. I mean, how could they... Where?
Penabrin, Wales.
Dead?
Dead, eh? But he wasn't shot. Death was caused by a blow on the head.
Oh, I see. Well, anything else?
Commissioner would like a word with you.
Yes, I rather imagined he would.
Oh, dear. We don't come out of this at all well, you know. Oh, dear me, no. Directing the jury to return a verdict of not guilty, his lordship added, the police appear to have acted with more haste.
Sorry.
The police appear to have acted with more haste than discretion. Do you hear that, Corky? More haste than discretion. Oh, dear. Oh, there's a bit about you, too.
Yes, I know. I read it.
Inconclusive evidence, it says. Oh, well, don't take it so badly. Commissioner doesn't hold you entirely responsible.
I think he wouldn't. All the same, it's quite clear I no longer have his complete confidence.
What makes you think that?
No offense, Charlie, but I'm quite capable of coming down to this place, this Penabrin.
Penabrin.
What?
Penabrin.
Penabrin. On my own, without the supervision of a senior officer.
Oh, but it's not like that at all. Inspector Owen is an old friend of mine, that's all. Since we're after the cooperation of the Welsh Constabulary.
What you like this, Inspector Owen?
Oh, you'll get on with him well, Corky. He's a stout Baptist and a fine tenor.
You should have brought Marriott. Could have formed a quartet.
Perjury? What? It's to do with telling lies, isn't it?
It is. You and Mr. Moscrop have been telling quite a few, haven't you?
Oh, no, honest, cross my heart and hope to die. It all happened just like we said.
It couldn't have, and I want to know why you lied, so you just fetch Mr. Moscrop in here.
Well, I can't. He's gone.
Where?
He said it wasn't respectable working for a man who'd done in his uncle. So as soon as they let Mr. Cedric go, Mr. Moscrop gave in his notice.
Why did you wait until Mr. Cedric was released?
Oh, you are stupid. He had to get a reference, hadn't he?
Well, just the same, unless you're prepared to tell the truth now, I'm going to charge you with making false statements to the police.
They're going to arrest me.
I'm Becky.
Oh, God.
Now,
There
stop that,
goes
Becky.
my character.
Now, stop that, Becky, at once. Stop it, Becky. Becky, stop it at once.
What have you been doing to her?
Nothing.
Oh, he said he was going to arrest me.
That was a bit caddish, old man. You frightened the poor girl out of her very modest wits.
I was
Now,
just-
take her down to the kitchen, my dear, and do something consoling.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. And you're a policeman, too. Come on, Becky, we'll have a nice cup
But
of tea.
You don't mind if I, carry on, do you? Now then, what was it you wanted to see me about?
Well, I didn't want to see you about anything. I came to question the servants. It's highly probable they'll both be charged with perjury.
Oh, don't be absurd, old man. It happened exactly as they described it. Now, what do you think of this one? A bit too flamboyant for a blushing bridegroom, isn't it?
So it happened exactly as they described it, did it? You actually admit to shooting your uncle?
Twice, with a shotgun.
When he was standing behind that desk?
Well, what do you expect me to do, send for a beater?
I don't believe you.
As you wish.
Well, how did the body get to Wales, then? How did the body get to Wales?
Oh, if you don't mind, I'd rather not go into that.
Now, don't start all that again, please.
My apologies, just the same. I killed him.
Why?
Well, you know why. You've spoken to Aunt Vera. We hated the sight of each other. Opposite types, you see. Now, he was a man of action, and I'm more... Well, I'm not cut out for the sort of fame that goes with exertion.
It doesn't seem much of a reason for murder.
Oh, well, there was the money, of course. I mean, I could never have afforded 24 of these before. He kept me very short. You know, if the Lions had done their job properly, I'd have got the inheritance years ago.
What lions?
The ones that mauled him in Africa.
Oh.
About 20 years ago, Stanley went out to look for Livingstone, and Uncle Charles went out to look for Stanley. He never found him, of course. It's always been my private opinion that Stanley was avoiding him.
You appear to take this matter very lightly, Mr. Brackett.
Yes, it's a character weakness.
Well, just the same, in view of your confession, I must ask you to accompany me to Scotland Yard.
If you insist, old boy, but what would be the point? I mean, I can't be tried for the same crime twice. Now, this one is perfect, isn't it?
Fine days, Charles, fine days. Days of youth,
Aye, indeed.
gone forever.
Too soon.
Aye, aye. Do you remember the time that Di Jones ran over the school bell rope?
Di Jones! Now, there was a character. I was only thinking about him last week.
Married well, I'm told. Grocer's widow down in Merthyr.
Did he now? Di Jones. Now, there was a character for him. You don't laugh, Corky.
Doubtless. Inspector Owen, about Sir Charles Brackett.
Ah, yes, yes. Nasty business that was, nasty business. We are leaving no stone unturned, no stone unturned.
What have you discovered so far?
There's a hell of a lot of stones in Wales. As old Alwyn Davies used to say, if stones were lumps of suet pudding, none of us would go to bed with an empty belly. Very profound, Alwyn was. Nobody ever understood what she was talking about. Do you remember her, Charles?
Remember her? She was like a second mother to me.
Look, have you any theories as to how the body came to be found here?
Theories? Oh, well, let me see now. I suppose we'd better have some, seeing as how you've come all this way down here to help us.
We've come to help you. Close enough, I was under the impression that you were helping us.
Well, that'd be very peculiar, wouldn't it, seeing as how the murder was committed here? I expect in a big place like London you'll get more murders than you know what to do with. Mustn't be greedy, Sergeant.
I'm not entirely convinced the murder was committed here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You've read the coroner's report. John Jones, Sweet Peas. Remember him, Charles?
Oh, John.
Aye, still there, boy,
Is
still
he?
there.
Well.
For a start, Tower murder was committed a week before your murder. First come, first served, Sergeant.
How did you come to find the body?
Well, somebody wrote and told us where to look. Very obliging, I must say. A London postmark.
Would it be reasonable to suppose that the sender was the man who killed Sir Charles?
Wasn't a man. Was a woman that done him in.
And how do you arrive at that conclusion?
I found this bit of lace in the dead man's hand. As you can see, it has been torn from a woman's dress.
According to the coroner's report, death resulted from a fractured skull.
Aye. There was a bruise at the front of the head and another at the back. It's hard to say which killed him. And there was an empty bottle lying close by. I think he hit the stone hearth on the way down.
This alleged woman, surely someone in the village would have noticed a stranger in the district.
Well, they might notice, but they wouldn't pay particular attention. You see, there's always a great coming and going of women up at Sir Charles's place.
I had heard that climbing mountains wasn't his only diversion.
Certainly wasn't his only reason for coming down here. If you ask me, he wanted to get away on his own for a bit of feminine company.
What, you mean local girls, eh?
Well, only at first. Then we had to start locking them up when he was around. Oh, disgraceful it was, disgraceful. There wasn't a lay priest in the whole of South Wales that never got him. Not surprising either. Us down here singing, him up there sinning. Oh, dude.
So you don't know if he had any visitors at the time of the murder?
Well, Jones, the station, remembers a young woman arriving and asking for directions, but he can't say for sure what day it was. Oh. No. Well, if we want to have a look at Sir Charles's place, we'd best be going. I think we might be in for a bit of a shower.
Well, that's the last of them. I'm glad it's a quiet affair. I hate writing invitations.
When my sister got it, staff of Camberwell turned up. Because a lot of them were just strangers who come for the beer and faggots. Still, I don't suppose you'll have that trouble at the Café Royal.
No, I don't suppose we will. You're coming, aren't you?
Well, Mr. Cedric did say, only I don't know as how I should.
Oh, but you must. It's the least we can do after all the help you've been. I don't know how I'd have got everything arranged in time without you.
That's all right. You were bound to need a bit of help with the wedding being such a rush job. Oh, I didn't mean... I wasn't suggesting not like my sister.
I know what you mean. It's just that Cedric insisted. I was prepared to wait.
It's a long engagement. It's more respectable.
But with Cedric being so generous to my brother, I didn't have the heart to argue. But you will come, won't you?
Well, to tell the truth, Miss Sally, I'd like to, only I don't have a nice dress to wear, not anything really nice.
Oh, we can soon fix that. We're both about the same size. Is there anything in there that takes your fancy?
You really mean it? Oh, I couldn't, Miss... Well, I was admiring this one when I put it away.
That one? Then you shall have it.
Honest? Oh, thanks ever so, Miss Sally. It's lovely. Oh, the lace on the bodice is torn.
Is it? I wonder how that happened.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It hardly shows.
Look, he told me he killed his uncle.
Oh, he's lying. How could he have possibly killed his uncle? I mean, use your head, lad.
I didn't get the impression he was lying, and why should the servants support him?
Brian.
No, the maid is too simple to maintain a deception like that. As for Moscrop, well, I just can't accept it.
Look, I'm not dismissing your opinions lightly. They're just idiotic. We've got to reason this out on the basis of established fact. Now, we know certainly that Sir Charles died of a fractured skull in his house in Wales.
Then why was young Brackett lying?
Well, he was probably covering up for somebody. This girl, whatever her name is.
Sally Dibbins.
Sally Dibbins. There's one thing that's bothering me, though.
What's that?
I don't believe the servants were lying.
But you just said...
Never mind what I said. Let's start all over again. Now, two people see Sir Charles killed in his house in London. We know that he died a week earlier in his house in Wales. Well, how could he be killed twice in 1 week?
Ah, Dibbins, a word with you. I would like you to call into my office tonight before you leave.
What for, Mr. Jollybody, sir?
Well, since this is your last day in our establishment, the staff and myself intend to present you with some token of appreciation for your long service.
Oh, well, you shouldn't have, Mr. Jollybody, sir.
A collection was taken up and realized a very handsome sum, 2 guineas to be precise. I was entrusted with the task of purchasing some suitable gift.
Well, I've always fancied a little pocket watch, Mr.
I chose
Jollybody.
Clitheroe's Observations on the Norman Conquest in 6 volumes, cloth bound.
Oh, yes, well, I can't think of anything I'd rather have, Mr. Jollybody, sir.
So, don't forget my office.
No, Mr. Jollybody, no. No, would you kindly take your hands off that sword, sonny? Anne Boleyn, 1507 to 1536, the second wife of Henry VIII, who was executed after being found guilty of committing adultery with... Yes, well... Our next representational exhibit depicts eminent men of our time. Sir Charles Brackett, explorer, mountaineer, lately deceased.
We've got a visitor, Corky. He has something interesting to tell you.
Inspector Graham, what brings you to London? Take notion for the bright lights and the gay life, eh?
No, indeed. I hold strong views about the immorality of the metropolitan flesh pots. Besides, I ain't got a day of return.
And what is the object of your visit if it's not for pleasure?
It's to do with the Brackett case.
The one that you're helping us with.
The one with... Oh, yes. Well, I must confess I haven't thought very much about that for the last week.
Ah, just as I said, you've probably got more unsolved murders than you know what to do with. Shocking place, London.
It is possible to walk down the Strand without walking over a corpse every 10 yards, you know?
You don't say. Well. Tell me, Sergeant, have you come across a Miss Sally Dibbins in the course of your investigations?
Yes, very much so. She's young Brackett's intended.
Ah, yes. Now, that's more likely, yes. I was pursuing my inquiries in a number of ingenious directions when it occurred to me that the deceased might have invited someone down to his house. So I had a word with our local postmistress, a woman of infinite curiosity and a remarkable memory. Megan, I said, did Sir Charles post any letters to anyone the week that he died?
And she said?
Not one.
How very helpful.
But wait. It was while I was standing there I had my second thought. So I went to Cardiff. Have you been to Cardiff lately, Charles?
No, not for years. Always liked the place, man. Fine old castle.
Oh, yes, man. A very handsome castle. No deny. Reconstructed,
I
of course,
take
but-
it you didn't go there just to admire the castle.
No. I went there because that's where our nearest telegraph office is. I asked if Sir Charles had sent any telegrams.
And had he?
Not one.
Still, there's always the castle, isn't there?
But I went through their records and I found this. Ah, yes. Copy of a telegram sent to Miss Sally Dibbins in London. It asks her to come down to Sir Charles's place immediately, and the date is just about the time that he died.
Look at the sender's name.
Cedric.
Looks as if he's our man after all.
He must have been in the district to send the telegram.
I must say I have certain reservations about this. See, the question I'm asking myself is, did Miss Dibbins go?
Oh, you look lovely in this, Miss Sally. It's a shame you only get to wear it for one day of your life. Seems a waste somehow.
When your turn comes, you can borrow it. Then it won't be such a waste.
Oh, it wouldn't half cause a stone Camberwell. Still, I wouldn't have to alter it much. This fits perfect. How does it look?
Suits you a treat.
Oh, it's a pity your brother couldn't be here. Oh, it's likely the boy from the florist. The police, Miss Sally.
Oh. Hello, Mr. Marriott.
I apologize for the intrusion, Miss Dibbins. We're making further inquiries into the death of Sir Charles Brackett. We think you might be able to help us.
Well, if I can.
I've
I
just
think
come
I've
from
told-
Broadbent's Emporium. According to their records, you were absent from work one day about 6 weeks ago. May I ask why?
Well, my brother was poorly. I took the day off to look after him.
Yes, that's what you told them. Was it the truth?
She said so, didn't she? What's to do with you anyway?
We have reason to believe you went down to Sir Charles's house that day.
I've never been to Wales in my life.
I didn't say it was in Wales.
Well, Cedric once told me he had a house there.
Really? And you didn't go to Wales?
No, she went to China. A day trip it was on a chaperone.
Becky? Well, Miss Dibbins?
No. I've never been there in my life.
Then you chose to ignore this message. Post office records indicate it was delivered.
I don't remember.
Oh, come now. You can't receive so many telegrams that one would easily slip your memory.
Oh, I know. Maybe he was out when it came and your brother took it in. He could have forgotten to give it you.
Yes. Yes, that's the explanation.
Thank you, Becky. Oh, I better ask him then, hadn't we?
He'll have a job. He left for Australia last week.
Australia? It was a bit sudden. Last time I spoke to him, he didn't have enough money.
Cedric paid for his passage.
Oh, very generous. Or was it merely convenient? Tell me, Miss Dibbins, had you met Sir Charles before?
No, that was the first time. I mean, no. I've never met him at all. And I didn't go to Wales. I was here, looking after my brother, Saul.
Yes, of course. Then he will be absent from his place of employment on that day also. Perhaps they can confirm your statement. Where did he work?
Jolly Bodies in Wigmore Street.
Wigmore Street, thank you. That's all for the moment. I may have some questions later.
Becky, will you show Mr. Marriott out, please?
With pleasure.
Thank you, Miss Dibbins. You're looking very delectable today, Becky.
Oh, why? You've only seen me in uniform before, and it doesn't do me justice, though I say it shouldn't.
Well, this dress certainly doesn't.
That's nice, isn't it? Miss Sally gave it me.
Did she? Bye-bye.
Bye, Mr. Marriott. What's he going on about Wales for?
I don't know.
And after you told him, ah, never mind, peelers are a funny lot. But that one's quite nice. Oh, shame. I suppose it's too late to do anything about it now.
About what?
This rip.
Oh. I don't think anyone will notice it.
He did. I saw him looking at it.
Well, lad, Jolly Body's Waxworks. Real family concern, father-son. Been going on for years. Many a time I've been round here as a nipper.
It's a rum sort of place after dark.
Rum. Highly educational and instructive. My young days, a bank holiday was never complete without a visit to Jolly Body's Waxworks. Won't take a wander around yourself sometime, then.
Not really my taste, I'm afraid.
You'll never tell me. Hanging around Collins Music Hall, looking for a pleasing ankle. That's your taste, isn't it?
Well, at least they're flesh and blood, haven't they?
Improve your mind, lad. Knowledge is never wasted. Mary, Queen of Scots.
It says Anne Boleyn.
What? I don't believe everything you read, lad. Where's that fellow Jolly Body got to? Can't stand kicking our heels here all day. I want to word with that to him. What's her name?
Becky. Of course, I could be mistaken, sir.
Ah, well, we'll see. If this piece of lace fits the tear, then Miss Dibbins will have to think of a very good reason, won't she?
Oh, you are the gentlemen who are waiting to see me?
Sergeant Cork, Detective Department. Mr. Jollybody?
Correct, and my apologies for keeping you waiting. I had to deal with a slight crisis in our glorious empire.
Beg your pardon?
Our glorious empire, one of our upstairs tableaux. Something quite grotesque had happened to Clive of India. I suspect children. However, I won't bore you with the details. About what did you wish to see me?
About one of your employees, or rather, former employee, Mr. Saul Dibbins.
Oh, yes. He left our service last week to seek fresh fields, fresh woods, in the Antipodes. He'd been with us for some time. A conscientious fellow, if somewhat dull and inclined to be sickly.
I wonder if you can tell me if he was absent from work about 6 weeks ago.
Very possibly. He had a chest complaint, you know, and was so frequently indisposed, I couldn't really recall his being absent on any one particular day.
Ah, that's a pity. Perhaps some of the people who work with him might be able to help us. You see, what I'd... Manner.
Sir Charles Brackett.
Yes, rather a good likeness, don't you think? It would deceive anyone.
I think it did.
In view of the public interest in the recent tragedy, we are moving Sir Charles to a more prominent position. Sergeant.
Meredith, your penknife, now, quickly. Penknife, will you?
Sergeant! Sergeant! Sergeant, I must protest against this vandalism. Has he gone mad?
Got him.
This willful desecration of one of our major exhibits.
Look.
Lead pellets.
Lead pellets. Oh. Now we know, don't we?
Nearly ready, sir. Shall I fetch a hansom?
Yes. Oh, you better get a growler. We'll never get all this baggage into a hansom. Whoever it is, tell them I've left.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Cork, Detective Department. When you kindly tell Mr. Brackett I'd like a few words with him, please.
He has gone. Left the country.
He has not gone, although apparently he had every intention of doing so.
Well, all right, he hasn't gone yet, but he doesn't want to be disturbed.
Listen to me, my girl. You go and tell your master Sergeant Cork would like a few words with him. We'll have less lip from you, too.
Yes, sir.
A moment too soon, by the look of things. Paris. That's where he's going, Paris. Got the wind up about something, surely.
It could be a perfectly innocent trip.
Nothing very innocent about that gentleman, I can tell you. Shouldn't be at all surprised he wasn't meeting his lady love at the station.
The master will see you now, sir.
All right, thank you.
You going on an errand, Becky?
Well, look for a growler if it's any of your business.
Well, perhaps it isn't, perhaps it isn't. But first, I'd like you to go upstairs and fetch down that dress you were wearing this morning.
What for?
Don't argue about it, just fetch it.
You've got a sauce, you
Now,
have.
look,
My room's
Becky.
right at the top of the
Becky, do
attic,
as you...
and if you think I'm
Becky.
running up all them steps...
Becky, do as you're told. Becky! Becky!
Fine.
Look, I'm a police officer.
You sure you won't join me, Sergeant?
I'm quite positive, sir. All I want is a straight answer.
The trouble is, I don't really understand the question. You keep on babbling about, what is it? Jolly bodies?
You know very well what I'm referring to, sir. Jolly Bodies is a waxworks, and Miss Dibbin's brother was formerly employed there.
Strange occupation some people have.
Isn't it the fact that you persuaded him to borrow the wax effigy of your uncle?
Why on earth should I do that?
So that you could stage your fake murder.
Oh, it all seems very unlikely.
Don't play games with me, sir.
Well, I mean, the thing would still have been here when your men arrived.
It was removed before they arrived here by, I suspect, Mr. Saul Divins. Obviously, no one can scale a wall carrying a 16-stone weight. This effigy was a thing made of wax and wire. It's quite a different matter.
I still find it barely credible.
And you think the jury might find the same thing? As it happened, I find some lead pellets embedded in the dummy's head.
I see. What I don't see, however, is the purpose of these questions. As you know, I can't be tried again for my uncle's murder.
I've no intention of charging you, sir.
Then who?
Miss Divins. Who else?
Absolute rubbish.
Our evidence is rubbish, sir.
Cedric, I think there's someone in Becky's room. Who's...
Sergeant Cork, ma'am. I suspect it was my assistant you heard. I'm glad you came. We're discussing a matter which concerns you very much.
You said you had some other evidence, Sergeant.
There's the telegram purporting to come from you,
Yes,
sir.
yes, I know about that. Sally told me.
I think I can guess what happened when she went to your uncle's house. His reputation is not an enviable one.
My uncle held certain views about girls of Sally's station. They were there for the taking. Oh, not to marry, of course. Just there for the taking.
Yes, I saw signs of a struggle.
Yeah, well, a drunk man can be a dangerous man.
And, of course, a jury would allow a great deal of latitude to a lady who was defending her honor.
Perhaps, but I still wouldn't feel inclined to take the risk.
It's rather out of your hands, sir. You may well find yourself obliged to give evidence for the prosecution.
I'm afraid that's out of the question.
No, sir. Since you're not the accused, you cannot claim the privilege of silence. Believe me, this is the most unpleasant duty I have to perform, Miss Divins.
Mrs. Brackett?
Mrs. Brackett, I have no alternative but to charge you with... Mrs. Brackett.
Yeah, we were married this afternoon. That's what I meant. Well, it's not my fault if the law doesn't allow a husband to give evidence against his wife.
Let go! I'm just
Go a bit.
And Silas Peeler making off in my new dress.
There is presumably some explanation for this,
Yes,
Sergeant.
there is indeed, sir. A little matter of evidence which does not involve your testimony. Where'd you get this garment, Becky?
Mistress gave it me.
Observe the lacework on the body, sir. This piece of lace here I have was found clutched in Sir Charles' hand. I suspect it was torn from this dress. If this piece of lace matches the tear, then the conclusion is obvious, isn't it?
It's on the front, son.
That's what I'm looking at. Mary, I saw it. But this lace is not torn at all.
I should hope not. Cost me 5 shillings.
Do you mean this is not the lace that was on the dress originally?
Oh, no, that was all torn. Even he noticed it.
What do you do with it?
Oh, I threw it on the floor. I mean, who'd want a piece of out-torn lace? I've done something wrong, then?
No, no. Will that be all, gentlemen? We haven't trained to catch.
Oh, I nearly forgot the growlers outside.
I don't think I need to detain you any longer, sir, ma'am.
Goodbye, gentlemen. I do hope we don't meet again.
I doubt if we ever shall. Goodbye.
Cheery, bye, sir.
It's been a rum sort of case, isn't it, Sergeant?
Case? What you talking about? What case? Haven't even got a case. One witness halfway to Australia. Another one can't be forced to testify. Our main piece of evidence gone up in smoke. The only thing we've got to show for our efforts is a theory and a few lead pellets. I doubt if the commissioner will be said... Doubt if the
Something wrong?
Do you notice if I blew my nose any time?
The pellets? Oh, perhaps you dropped them on the floor somewhere.
Look, Merritt. Get
got
up,
to
lad.
find them,
Get
Sergeant.
up, lad, will you? Get up. I'm not what you'd call a religious man. But sometimes events seem to follow a divine purpose. To try to alter that divine purpose comes dangerously close to blasphemy. And we should not reproach ourselves if we fail. How does that sound to you?
It's very impressive.
Let's go and try it out on the commissioner.